Hey guys, welcome to the SaxPlaysGames server. There's a lot going on here and a lot of awesome people to meet. I know you don't want to waste time watching an intro video, so let's get through this really quick. If you are a YouTube member or Twitch subscriber, make sure to link your Discord with those platforms so you can gain access to a few cool features here in the server. As an added benefit of subscribing, first, you'll gain a sick holofoil treatment to your name. And secondly, you'll gain access to the Sax supporters chat, where you can chat with others who are 100% in on this community. Now, let's move over to the Discord so I can show you around, make sure you exactly know where you can look for the stuff you need to get access to. So once you join the server, you're gonna answer a bunch of questions when you first come in here. But if you did that in the past, we may have added new channels. And so you might be watching this say, I feel like there's context I'm missing sometimes, things of that sort. So the first thing you want to check, you want to go to the top here and you want to go under this channels and roles section here. Now you can either go through and look and see if I've updated or we've adjusted any of these questions, which we have. You can see we have Destiny Rising on here. We have a couple of different things. However, what the better option is, you go here, browse channels, and you can just select which channels you want to see. The newly added raffle raids, which we'll talk about here in just a second, check the box. You'll have that pop up on your screen and you can kind of go back and forth. If you just want to see all the channels all the time, even whatever we add or take away, you just want to see them all, you can come over to the server here, right click, and then check the box that says show all channels. At that point, it doesn't matter. Anytime we add a new channel, take away, something of that sort, your server list will update. But if you don't want to do that, you just want to focus in, this browse channels option is the best thing for you. Now, if you're here for Destiny Rising, you want to make sure that you answer this question here that says, I play Destiny Rising. What that's going to do is that's going to put at the very bottom left of your screen, you're going to see all of the available Destiny Rising here. And then that takes me to the next step for both Destiny 2 and Destiny Rising. We have a open to the public clan, or in Destiny Rising called a wolf pack, where you can come in here and you can join. For Destiny Rising, Rose is our clan admin. She takes great care of that. If you need to, go into this join our wolf pack channel and you can ask there. However, if you're here for Destiny 2, and we're going to start talking about just Destiny 2 now, coming over to the join our clan, which is at the very top, you can join. You see we have the Barrow Dyades, and you can click this link right here. This will take you to the open join page. Just make sure that you're signed in with your Bungie account. You can request to join, and you'll be added as long as there's open spots. Once we max out a clan, we just start a new one. So I like to think of the clans as a moment in time. And so you want to get in early so you can say you're in one of the earlier clans, because we've already had one fill up. This is our second one. And guys, they fill up fast. So if you're looking to find people to play activities with, there's been a little confusion. I want to make sure you understand. You can come down to the looking for group channel. And then as you see up at the top, it says feel free to tag at LFG when posting here. So anyone in the server can type in at LFG, and that's going to have this green icon here. Now you can use this to ping. Anyone who's joined the server has been asked the question, do they want to be pinged when someone does at LFG? That will allow them to be pulled into activities to help you and allow you to find people to help you with the things you need. Some tips for using LFG. Look for activities that can be quick hop in, hop out situations, meaning I'm looking to do some like a pinnacle ops in the portal. I'm looking to do a campaign mission that I need some help with. Exotic missions, things of that sort work so much better than if you try to LFG and say, hey, I need 5 people to run Master Salvation's Edge. It's like, well, okay, there's a lot there. We're loaded there. So guys, my best tip for LFGing is to go in here, ask for people and set a reasonable time window. You know, if this is something where you're like, hey, I'm looking for someone who's at the beginning of the Lightfall campaign and would like to play the entire thing, you need to lay that out, right? And understand that someone may be available to help you with that, but they might not be available right that second. And so if you open up and say, hey guys, in the next day or so, I'm looking to do this, you're going to find such a better experience. That's my tip for LFG, just so you guys don't get frustrated. Now, however, you may say, Sax, well, I want to do those more complicated things. I want to do raids and I want to do dungeons. I got 2 final tips for you. First thing is I want you to come down on this left-hand side, and we have these channels, the Charlemagne bot. So if you've never used this, you want to make sure, first off, you come to the Charlemagne bot, this Ask Charlie channel. First thing I want you to do when you get in the server is I want you to do /register, and then I want you to hit enter, and I want you to click this link that pops up here, and I want you to go to this next page and be able to sign in with your Bungie name. Basically, you're going to connect Charlemagne, which is a Destiny bot, and tie it to Discord. And that's how a lot of people in the server, you can see Jake here with his name, Jake times Conflux, and then it has the 4 numbers of his Bungie name. And Charlemagne will pull that automatically. So if you change your Bungie name, people will be able to find you and figure out what your Bungie name is. That makes it so easy when we try to join each other. Now, the next thing you can do with this Ask Charlie channel is /event create. What that's going to allow you to do is you can create any sort of activity in the game. So you see right here, I do event create and it pops up an activity modifier, which I can select here. So let's say I want to try to run the prophecy dungeon. I select prophecy and then I hit enter. What's going to happen is you're going to get this new screen up, which will allow me to set in my start time. It already autofills the activity and it gives me a blank space for a brief description. So I'm going to go in here. Let's say I want to do it at 8 p.m. And then what you do need to do is you need to, if you want to do it on a different day, you would need to put in the date. And then finally, I always like to put my time zone. So the time zone that I'm looking to do it in. So I'm in Eastern time zone. I put that on there just like this. Prophecy, and then description, and then I hit submit. What that's going to do is that's going to, under the scheduled channels here, you're going to see it's going to add you directly because you are registered with Charlie. And then it's going to have the day here in the join ID. I'm going to get rid of this event so no one gets confused on what's happening. But when you look at the scheduled events here, you can see right now, Sunday Fun Day is going on, and they set this up. So it started 3 hours ago, and they set it for this, but they set this up, Cuban set this up in advance so that people could join it, okay? If you want to join and look and see, you can come down to the scheduled events tab. Scheduled events is going to allow you to come in here. And if you just hit the plus sign, that's going to add you. If you hit the plus sign on accident, you can hit the minus sign and pull yourself out of the activity. Or if you want to become an alternate on the activity, you can hit the question mark and do that yourself. So finally, we have what we have called the raffle raids or raffle teaching raids. So raffle raids are raids that you can apply for free, but you can come in here and join the raffle using this Google form here. So if you click on this Google form, you will gain access to just a few questions here. I've set this up for you. And basically you go through here and you'll see some of the things. You'll see the time windows we have available, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And we go through here. Every Guardian by default gets 1 entry. And then you see there's other requirements. And then you're going to fill in information from the top down. Just go through here. You only have to fill it in once. So guys, just do it once. You'll be on there. What we do is each week we will go in here. We'll see the entries and then we will pull them out. Now, I have recently started to teach old raids. We were doing Desert Perpetual just for a little bit. I'm teaching old raids, meaning you come in here and I want you guys to lay out the 10 different raids. I want you to order them and just go through here. So guys, this might be a better experience on the computer than mobile, but you can do it on mobile. Do that thing, go through here, hit submit. You will get into the list and then we will pull that up. What you can find is on my channel. If you want to know what those look like, what do raffle raids actually look like? You can go in here and you can see we've done multiple, raffle teaching raid, any of these. If you want to see what that looks like, if you want to see my teaching style, these are the benefits you can get from being inside the SaxPlaysGames server. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. Just a reminder, if you want to become a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member, you can do that on those platforms. Make sure that you link together and you gain access to the holofoil names and you'll gain access to the Sax subscribers channel where you can talk with the people who are fully invested in our community and make our place better. Give me suggestions for what you want to see for the future of this server as we grow the community. Until next time, be blessed, y'all.